Hello and good afternoon, I'm Neil from Bath Cars, and today's car is the Ford Focus. This is the 1.8 Tdci Zetec model, estate car, 5-door estate in metallic blue, with a couple of owners on it and an interesting service history to boot with it. Tax until the end of the 5th, 2014, 140 quid for 12 months tax, that's not too bad. Alloy wheels, power steering, ABS and airbags, no tow bar on the back, fresh plates fitted to it, rear wiper works. Driven the car about 22 miles, it drives very well. I've spent quite a few quid on it actually, £450 on this car, on front brake pads and a brand new front caliper, which you can see in there. Brand new front caliper, the discs are good. I think the pads on the back have not long been done as well. Look, there they are, nicely Motorcraft written on the back of them. Michelin tyres all round, of which I'll just give you the tread details. Decent tyre there, about 75% to go. This one here, again 75% to go, 19550 R15, so not an expensive tyre. Another Michelin tyre here, again 75% to go, 19560 15s I should have said, sorry. And last but not least, another Michelin with a decent amount of tread, about 75% to go. So whoever owned this car obviously cared for it and put the Michelin tyres on, which it's quite unusual. Normally as a car gets older, people budget and put on cheaper tyres, but it's got the decent grade tyres on it. It's a little bit, it's not actually too bad condition, there's no major dings or dents to speak of. It drives very nicely, the clutch is spot on, it's had the benefit of a cam belt at 111 as well, so you've got a bit of tax. The lenses are in good order as well, not discoloured. It's got the front fog lights looking pretty clean as well. A few minor scratches, just that bumper there at the corner, and a few little minor scratches on the doors running down this side. But everything's covered in this Sahara dust at the moment, so it's difficult to make anything look very pretty because it just gets very dirty very quickly, as you'll see by all the other cars we've got here. So anyway, so mechanically well up together with a cam belt just done 10,000 miles ago. So let's have a look at the service documents. Okay, welcome to the history and documents then for this Ford Focus. Just 2 owners from new. And it was part of the 4A motor group for starters, then a private keeper over in Frome, just along the road from us. Registration date is 14th of the 10th, 2003. Last change of ownership was 2004. So it was registered basically as a demonstrator or as a company car for a few months and then into private ownership. It's a Ford Focus Zetec Tdci, 1753cc, 145 grams per kilometre, so it's not a lot to tax that car, which is pretty good news. In the colour blue. The service history is very comprehensive. It's got obviously its own service book, and there is a nice wad of pack of books with the car as well, with owner's manuals. Okay, so there we are, reg number in the front there, and the service history goes: Reeds of Trowbridge 3,700, then again at 12,000, then again at 25,000, then again at 37,000. Then again at 53,000, then again at 69,000, then 89,000, then 96,000, then at 107,000, and then at 111,193 on the 8th of the 5th, 2012. And there's some other information here. Scheduled maintenance record, another stamp at 69, another one at 107, another one at 111 there. I don't know why these are put in there, but they've not actually bothered to write what they've done. So I've called up this morning, spoken to Lisa on the service desk, who trawled through the service history and found that along with the auxiliary belt back in 2012, the timing belt was done as well, which would make sense. It's 10 years or 100,000 miles. So Lisa at the service desk at Ford of Trowbridge has confirmed the cam belt's been done. Alongside that, the MOT certificate, May the 24th, 2014, so it's a shortish MOT done at 117, no advisories then. She also rattled through a fair bit that had been done. There were coil springs on the front, drop link arms, pads and discs, also along with brake fluid as well, have been changed. On collecting the vehicle, we've assessed that the belt was in poor condition, so we've replaced the auxiliary belt that drives the alternator, along with the tensioner as well that goes with that, and also a new set of front pads have been fitted, and the front near side caliper has been replaced as well, so it's had a new front caliper. There's over 350 quid that I've just spent on it as well to get it up together. We'll put it through a new MOT as well. There are 2 keys. Alright, so 2 keys with the car, 1 remote and 1 ordinary one, and that's about it. So there we go, back to the car. Okay, around the back then we've got the remote boot release. So a lamp that's out. Got 1 working, 1 not, need a new bulb. Rear baggage shelf is present. It's not actually too bad in the back here, could do with a bit better hoovering out. But it does have a full-size steel spare. Brand new, well, the old number plates with Ford all written on them with the supplying dealers details, so that it's never had it never had any accident damage or anything like that. But there's a decent tyre in the back, all looking pretty good. 3 inertia reel safety belts and 3 headrests in the back. All the doors open and closed, the remote locking's there, map pockets in the back, 4 airbags, and a good all-round family car this actually. I mean, 2 adults, 2 children and luggage on this car would make a nice wagon to set off in and go on holiday with, whatever. Carpet in the bottom there's a bit soiled, to do with a nice pressure of the number plates. And if you really want to go to town, a wet clean on the seats would do well, but it's not too bad as it stands. No aircon, it's just an ordinary standard model. The radio CD player works fine. Steering wheel's a little bit worn, showing a bit of wear, but the mileage is warranted. It is actually 121 F584 as she stands today. All the fan heater, all that works alright. Wipers, washers, rear wiper as well. See that in the back there. Front washers, wipers. Okay. In there is the locking wheel nut, all the owner's manuals, including the radio code and everything. A nice big wad of kit there. Looks like there's extra receipts and bills. I think we went through that. I'm not sure actually. Did we go through that one with the services? My goodness me, there's loads of documentation in there. Can't knock it for documentation and warranted history. All very good indeed. Power steering, fine. The clutch is really nice actually. It's a very pleasant drive, much better than normal, and looks like between me and the previous owners we've spent a fair few pounds in it, so as the new keeper you should get yourself something which is ultimately reliable and does the job. So take a chance on this one, I don't think you'll regret it. Thank you.